Welcome back to another video. If you haven't yet, like, comment, share, subscribe. So I'm laying in bed and I'm thinking about something. Now, it is always said that lack of communication ruins relationships. Could be any type of relationship, whether it's with a friend, family member, spouse, partner, colleague, employer, employee. Doesn't matter what type of relationship. They always say lack of communication ruins relationships. But I'm laying here and I'm thinking lack of communication or lack of understanding. Because I could communicate something to someone until I am blue. If they don't understand what I'm saying, it's just going to be pure confusion. It's going to be chaos. It's not going to end well. Because think about it. I could be in the simplest form telling someone how I want to be treated. But if they don't understand why I want to be treated that way, then they're never going to do it. I could go to someone and say, hey, I love you. But if that person cannot understand why I love them, then they're always going to be confused. They're never going to understand what's truly going on. I could go to someone and say, hey, I don't want to be treated that way. I don't like when you do this, or do not do this. I don't like it. And you could explain to them, layman's terms, simplest form. But if they don't understand why you're saying it, and it's never going to make a difference. This person could possibly be sitting down saying, why is it that he doesn't want me to do this? Why is it that she doesn't want me to do that? Why is my boss telling me to do this? This is how I grew up seeing certain things happen. It worked for Tom. It worked for Mary. Why is it that this person doesn't want me to do it? Lack of understanding ruins relationships. And one might say it's the same thing as lack of communication, but it's not. Because I can be sitting here communicating till I am blue, talking till I am blue. But if that person does not understand what I am saying, it is never going to make a difference. And that's just my opinion. Lack of understanding ruins relationships just as much as lack of communication does. Because you could hear that there's a breakdown in a relationship. And again, like I said, any relationship, whether it's at work, home, play, any relationship. And you might be like, but did you tell the person that you don't like this? Did you communicate to your partner that this is what you want? And again, you could have broken it down in the simplest form possible. But if that person doesn't understand, then it's going to be nothing but confusion, and it will not make a difference. So I feel like what we need to do is, when we express ourselves to someone, get feedback. Let that person repeat to us what we told them. Ask questions. Find out from that person, hey, do you understand why I said I do not like this? Let them explain why you don't like it. Lack of understanding ruins relationships just as much as lack of communication does. Just my opinion. See you in the next one.